Okay, we're live with our intro hangout to CMALT 2018. If anyone's watching this or is going to watch it later, we are just waiting for our UK participants to join, aka Ian Upton, and hopefully he's clicked his link and is going to join us any second. But in the meantime, we have Vikal Narayan here from CFLAT, from Auckland University of Technology, and Vikal is partway through doing his portfolio for CMALT. So, Vikal, do you want to give us a bit of an update where you're at?
Yes, I've been working on my portfolio for more than a year now. One of those slackers.
Must be getting really good then.
Not really. Um, but the the main challenge for me was just collecting everything which was scattered all over the internet. Things I'd done for since things I'd done so long ago. So yeah, just going through my blog post and wiki spaces and any other place I had things, just collecting links, jogging my memory what I had done. So I've got them all in place. It's just a matter of writing it. I did manage to write the first few sections, I think, and I've got three more to go. So it's nearly there.
And what are you hoping to get out of participating in the cMOOC?
Um, for me, it's just reflecting on my growth and actually getting an opportunity to see where I started and what were the things I was doing and where my thinking was at the time. I am talking about at least 10 years back, so it's a good process to go through, I think.
Yeah, I found it really beneficial just as a way of reflecting on what I had done and my experiences, and an opportunity to bring it all together. Of course, there's going to be people participating who are pretty new to using technology in education, and I think that's fine. So it's going to be a whole continuum of people
Yeah,
from pretty new to pretty experienced, and it's about sharing that and about creating a community around creating portfolios.
yeah. I was going through some of the models I had studied and pictures I'd done on Flickr, and it was quite interesting because I was just building my knowledge on the whole pedagogical approach of designing for learning and technology and where it fits in. And I was at the time playing around with the Dana Laurelart's conversational model. It's all there, and Gilly Salmon and a few other models. So I actually have the pictures in my portfolio and reflected on where I began. It's quite powerful, actually. Just, just
Cool.
seeing where I began and how things have gone from there.
Well, maybe I'll just give people a bit of an overview of what we're going to actually do with this thing. So I'm just going to jump into a little bit of screen sharing here, and then we can show people the online hub that we're going to use, which is on WordPress. So I'm just going to get a screen share. So hopefully you can see that.
Yep.
There we've got the WordPress site, and that's cmooc.wordpress.com, which is open, and you can go there to find all the various activity that we're going to be going over the next 7 weeks. So this week really is just getting people on board, getting them signing up, introducing it to them. And you can see I've got a couple of little blog posts there, one on how to join a Hangout if you never have before, which is always the hardest step, is how do you join one? And then also tips on how to sign up. So on the WordPress site, we do have a sign up page. And if we go there, it takes you to a form. And basically, we just need people to sign up for ways that we can communicate, because we're going to be having people around the world participating. So giving us an email address, choosing a blog that they can use for their portfolio hub, a Twitter username so we can communicate asynchronously via Twitter, and creating a Google Plus profile. So those are the key things. And when they click the submit, an email comes to myself and Vikal, and then we can curate those. So those go into the blog role, and we also invite people into our Google Plus community. So each week we're going to look at one different aspect of what's required for a CMALT portfolio, and in the process people are going to hopefully learn a whole lot of new tools and become part of this community. So one of the cool parts is the Google Plus community. And at the moment, we've got 51 people that have signed up for that, which is awesome. Still plenty of time for people to join up. And this is the basically the discussion forum for the community. You can see we're doing this hangout, and there it is right there, streaming live. If anyone's watching this, at the moment, it says 0 viewers, but it is going to be archived, so you can view us later. So some of the tools that we're using, we're looking about the community here. We have the WordPress hub. We have the project bank, which is where people can share their curriculum design ideas. We're using Twitter and social media with a hashtag cMOOC. We'll have a weekly webinar on Hangout, which is curating on YouTube as a webinar playlist. We'll invite people to put themselves on a global map, and we've got a couple of other exercises that we'll do over the weeks. So that's kind of the lightning overview. Now, Vikal, you kind of followed along on the first iteration.
Mm-hmm.
What was your experience of participating?
I guess just having others in the journey with you was, I guess, useful. You get to share you at least get to see what they're doing, what their experience is, and you get some feedback on your work, and you're able to provide some to them as well. Also learning from them and what they have done, which is not what we always do. It's very hard, especially for people who are doing things and not on social media. So it was a good opportunity to just see what others are doing and an opportunity to learn from them.
Yeah, and I think there'll be quite a few people doing it the second time as well, just like you, who enjoyed it the first time but didn't necessarily get their portfolios finished. And so it'll be great to have some perhaps more experienced participants and some new participants. So that'll be great. Well, it's probably past time for Ian to have got his morning coffee. It's always possible he just didn't click the right link. So I think we'll sign off, and we'll catch up with Ian a little bit later. But hopefully it's been relatively informative for anyone who wants to find out a little bit more about what the cMOOC is about. You can just watch this at your leisure, and we'll archive it into the community. So thanks, Vikal. Good to see you.
Yeah, same.
We'll catch you later.
Yeah.
See ya.